Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I am here today with a quick and easy simple card. Today this is the card that we are going to be making. And so today we are using the Forever and Always stamp set along with the Always Dies, and this is going to be released on January 5th in the new the new 2021 January through June mini catalog. Whew, that's a lot to say. So let's go ahead and get started. So how was everybody's Christmas? So today is the 31st, the last day of the year. I am so happy that this year is finally over. I am praying for a better 2021. But I've been creating my goals. So one of the things that I said I definitely want to do is just get out more content. And I've been trying to figure out how is this going to look. Because I have a blog. I actually pay for my blog. And this year I think my contract period is up with that blog. That that I have to renew the plan. But I don't think I'm going to, because I don't have the amount of money to do that again. So I don't know if I'm going to or not. But I enjoy blogging. But at the same time, I actually almost prefer to do the videos than do the blogging. So I'm just trying to figure out how is this going to look. So that's all that's really been on my mind lately. But this is I got this inspiration from another card I did that I saw off of Pinterest. And so I wanted to do my own little thing with it. So this is kind of like a 1-layer card. So one of the things, so you're going to need a piece of, this is Thick Whisper White. If you don't know, the company that Stampin' Up gets their Whisper White paper from, paper products from, went out of business due to COVID. All of our Whisper White products, except for the 3x3 envelopes, I believe, have sold out. But we have a new product, Basic White, that's going to be coming out. We just don't know when. So just know, so even though I am using Thick Whisper White or my Whisper White products, there are tons of white paper on the market. So you can still recreate this card using any white paper. Okay, so this is a Thick Whisper White card base cut out at 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. I took a piece of copy paper, and this is 4 1/4 by 5.5. And then I use my layering circles to die cut the circle, so you can figure out which kind of which size circle you want on your card, and then go from there to die cut. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some washi tape, once I can find where this starts. I'm just going to take some washi tape and adhere it to my thing here. So that way nothing moves. I feel like this is the only time I really ever use washi tape. I've tried using washi tape on projects, but I just never really cared too much about it. Okay, so now I am using the new blender brush. that is going to be released in the upcoming catalog. So excited. Now, I am not new to blender brushes. I have used them in the past, but I do like the Stampin' Up! One is sturdy. It does bend, it does flex. So you do have to be careful with that, but it's still a sturdy quality. I am using Blushing Bride ink. I was surprised when I realized I still had the old Blushing Bride ink pad, so I have it on my list to update this ink pad. And so I'm just running this around here to pick up some ink. Okay, and then I'm just going to start blending in. Now it goes on super light, so you're going to have to do layers. Now, if you see how light this is coming on, I'm sorry if my table is shaking. I don't have the best of tables. So depending on how dark you want this, you are going to have to do layers. But if you can see how light that is and how dirty this is, and I had re-inked this, and then I just used this to help smooth that ink over. But look, it doesn't mess anything up. You can definitely wash these using a little bit of warm water and some soap. But when you go to dry it, you do want to leave this down so that, as you can see, I have ink that went all the way down, but I'm not worried about it. And when I wash, what is this on my hand? And when I wash, I'll put a little soap in my hand. I run this underneath the water, and I just scrub it into my hand. And that's usually what I do to clean these. Okay. Grab some more. And then I make sure I'm holding on to this to get that good ink, make sure I'm getting the ink the way I want it. So I don't blend going like this. I want to make sure that the ink is really getting in there. Okay, and I think I'm just going to add a little bit more ink coming in from this way. Yeah, I really love how this blends out. And because if you're looking at it right now, this is a little wet, but just look how smooth that looks. Okay, I think that's my next door neighbor. I was going to say, somebody knocking on my door? But my neighbors are usually always working on something in their house. And we have like the thinnest of thin walls. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead. Oh God, did my nail break again? I took my acrylics off. And I'm trying to give my nails a rest before I get them back on. And now look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm just gonna move this to the side. I'm gonna get out my my stamping and the boss. Cutting and boss. There we go. Like, hold on. This doesn't stamp. Okay, so now I'm going to be using some of the Blushing Bride foil. This suite, the Love You Always suite, I think that's what it's called. It has 3 packs of paper. You're going to get your DSP, you get specialty DSP, and then you're going to get some foil sheets that you can purchase. So I'm using the Blushing Bride foil, and then I'm using some basic black. And let me grab. So you're going to need your plates 1, 2, and 3. Now, this is going to shake. I'm going to tell you guys that now. Okay, so I'm going to move this up here. Guys. So I'm going to use the Always Outline die in black. And then for the foil sheet, I'm using the regular Always, and I use some adhesive sheets on the back, so this would be easy to adhere. Okay, so I'm going to place this here. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to come back around on this. Since it has that little bit of an extra layer to cut through. Okay. Like that. Let's get this. That is so much better. So the first time when I did my project, it wasn't hard. It's just that it needed that extra run through. Okay, just get these little bits and pieces out. Okay. All right. Voila. There we go. Okay, now let's peel this off. I do love this new catalog. I love the Valentine Suite, and I love the Valentine Suite because not only is it super pretty, but it goes beyond Valentine's Day. And I had to laugh because usually I do swaps. This time I haven't been doing swaps lately just because I just unfortunately don't have the time to want to commit. But one of the rules is usually always it's very limited on Valentine's Day suites and stuff. But you know, I usually laugh at that because these projects can go beyond. I mean, these sets can go beyond what its intended use was for. You know, who's not always using hearts? Hearts don't mean just Valentine's Day. Okay, so I'm just getting this on. So see how the adhesive sheets, it just makes it so much easier. So I'm just going to put that down, give it a little smush. Okay. So next I'm going to grab my Stamparatus. And my card. So I'm going to, I don't know why, but I always feel like this is not quite aligned the way that it should be. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just get this lined up straight. Okay, so I'm going to take the Always, I'm going to figure out where I want it lined up. Now, using my stamp set, I'm going to use the Ever and Always. And I want some of it in the circle and some of it coming out. The Stamparatus really helps in using with this particular project because you can see where you want everything lined up. Use your magnets to keep your cardstock in place. I lightly tap on this because with photopolymer, it can lift your project. And okay, I usually like to add my stamp set underneath the where I'm stamping. Okay. See, the Stamparatus just makes doing this so much easier. Now, I'm going to do another layer, even though that's stamped perfectly fine. I just want this to be just a little bit darker. So I've been watching Bridgerton on Netflix. So if you haven't seen it, you have to watch it. It's such a wonderful show. I'm not going to go into it right now since I'm nearing the end of this card. So I'm going to save it for another video. But I just love that show. So I've been saying, if y'all hear me talking with a British accent, just leave me alone and just roll with it. And you could call me Lady Candace. Okay. And this is an old baby wipe. But I'm just going to spurt some water on here. Okay. Ouch. These nails. Okay. Okay, so now all I have to do is just, I'm going to add some liquid glue. And I really need to find what I did with my tweezers. I have found some tweezers in my room when I was cleaning up. And now I have no idea where I put them. Okay. And let's make sure that this is straight. Always and forever. Okay. Now I'm just gonna put that on there for a minute because I'm gonna actually bump this up if I can find them. Okay, so I'm going to bump this up by adding on some matte black dots. And this is also coming in the new catalog. You get 160. And you get a variety in sizes, which I like. Let's see if I can find my other tool. Or should I just bring out the scissors? Okay. And I'm going to get some of these dots. And I want to use different sizes. Okay. And there you go. So this is what I will call like the easy version. And this is the stepped up version. Just adding some of the matte black dots. So there you go. So thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget the new catalog comes out on January 5th. And it's the perfect time to join my team. Stampin' Up is giving you 5 paper stacks of 6x6 paper stacks. These are the basic papers that are in the color families. So you get 5 of them. So you get 200 sheets of Designer Series paper. It's an amazing deal. So for $99, you get to pick out $125 worth of product. You're also going to get the 200 sheets of paper. And I believe, I have to go back and look, but I believe you also get to get 2 more stamp sets with that. I have to go back and look. But it's an amazing, amazing deal. This is the most wonderful time to join Stampin' Up. There is no commitment. So you don't have to do classes. You don't have to do YouTube videos. If you just want to be able to get your products at a discount, then sign up with me. I'm the perfect person to sign up under because I completely understand. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a blessed new year. Let's pray that 2021 is so much of a better year for us than 2020 has been. And thank you so much. Bye-bye.